Hi, this is Adrian Larson, President of Pathlight Investors, here with your Pathlight Insight, and today we're talking about the April jobs report. On Friday, May 3rd, the April report was released, and it showed that the U.S. economy actually created 165,000 jobs, and that was better than the consensus of 155,000 jobs that had been expected going into that report. On the positive side, we had large revisions to both February and March to the upside. We actually increased those two figures by roughly 117,000 jobs. That initial 85,000 job number that came out and spooked everybody for the March report was actually increased to 138,000, and February actually went higher to 332,000 jobs created. Continuing with the positives, we actually saw a 1/10 decline in the unemployment rate down to 7.5% from 7.6%. And we actually saw the continued decline in jobs from the federal government, which I think is a relative positive, a decline of another 11,000 jobs from the federal government. On the negative side, we saw the average hourly work week decline by 2/10, so to 34.4 from 34.6. We actually want to see that going the other way. That means that we're getting more full employment. And we actually saw the number of people who took jobs, part-time jobs, due to economic reasons increased by 278,000. So it's still showing difficulty for everyone out there to be able to find one of those full-time jobs. Now, in total, what this report does, this is a big sigh of relief report because going into this report, when the initial March jobs report was released with 85,000 jobs, it spooked everybody. It had everybody believing that we were kind of heading into the summer swoon that we've seen over the last few years with economic data, a little softer in both March and April. But what this report does now is it reinforces the fact that we are not beginning a precipitous decline on the jobs front. The revisions higher for both March and April helped offset that, and then the better than expected number here for April allows us to kind of see that the economic picture is holding steady. One thing I do want to stress right now is people out there are continuing to talk about this isn't fast enough, job creation isn't coming fast enough, we're not doing enough. And it's never enough when people are out of work and we have a high unemployment rate. But I want to share a few figures. When you look at 2011, 2012, and 2013, you can see a steady increase in the average monthly job creation that we've had. In 2011, we averaged 167,000 monthly jobs created in the private sector. 2012, it was 171,000. And year-to-date 2013 through April, we're actually averaging 197,000 jobs. So we are getting better. It's a slow process, and it's going to continue to be a slow process, but it's not as bad out there as everybody is saying. Thanks a lot.